You'll regret not doing what George just did. Trust me, you're gonna. I can feel it a mile away. And the reason I say this is because I've been in this business a long time. So we're gonna go back to my man George from West Virginia who just sent me this freaking crushing, destroying, absolutely ass-kicking email that just makes me so happy. He goes, Josh, it's your old buddy Josh. I love your videos on annuities. I can hear half the YouTube audience right now. Annuities! I hate annuities! Don't you know? Don't you know? I love your videos on annuities and taking gains to fund one. After reviewing annuities over the past week, I've realized that if I take the gains, I can buy a SPIA, a single premium immediate annuity, that will produce a monthly income that covers all my expenses, essentially creating an income floor. Let's see. That's what it says. I said, and I asked him, I said, I want a little bit more clarification, like what he's doing here. And he goes, what I meant is that inflating, no, you talk about Social Security inflation. Basically, he was, with his annuity and Social Security, he would have enough income to cover his expenses. It would cost him $128,000 of his gains. All right, so $128,000 for his Social Security inflated at 2.4% plus an income annuity that's not inflated to cover all his monthly expenses. All right, so let's take a look here. So he's going to put $128,000 in. It's going to pay him $850 a month. So we know what to do here. 850 times 12. All right, that's 10,200 divided by 128,000. That's 8% a month. 8% payout rate. 7.97 to be specific. All right, so check this out. Just a single life annuity, so it's just going to pay for him while he is still breathing. Now George is 66. His better half is 64. All right, so people, I can hear him a mile away say, but what about when you die? She won't have anything. He's not going to need to touch his investments. His investments are going to grow, I don't know, hopefully like weeds. She will have, they don't need to touch it. So let's say George lives for freaking, I think he's doing a 60, I can't remember if I would do a 20-year period certain with a life and a 20-year period certain, but I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, what I'm saying is as long as George is breathing, he doesn't shovel snow and drive out there with ice like a crazy man. Let's just say he lives for 25 years and then he dies. His wife gets no annuity benefit, but she gets his Social Security and whatever investments are left over, which could be significant. All right, so George is not a wealthy guy relative to what a lot of people on here. He doesn't have $1,000,000. Let's just say he had $350,000. So he had $350,000. We'll just say 2 years ago, $350,000. We times it by 1.2 times it by 1.2. He's sitting on 504 now. If you got 20% a year the last 2 years, so 350 minus 504. All right, so we take that 128. He's still sitting on 376. So he's still in the black by $24,000, whatever it is, $26,000. All right. So he has more than what he had. Plus he's taken $128,000 of free money to annuitize it at an 8%, 7.9% payout rate that covers his whole life. As long as he's breathing, he's going to get that 800, whatever it was, $850 a month, whatever it was. No inflation adjustments. You don't have to worry about the markets. Why? Because if the markets go down, he's got enough income from his rising Social Security. I'm only inflating Social Security at 2.4 in Right Capital, by the way. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. How dare you? How dare you not hit subscribe? And don't forget to smash that like button. Yeah, bad day for football yesterday. All my teams. I can't believe I was rooting for the Eagles. What the hell, dude? I was rooting for the Eagles, but yep, all my teams lost. I was going for the wait. Who the Bills play? I was going for the other team. I can't remember who the Bills played now. Anyway, who did the Bills play? Hmm. Well, the Chargers got beat by the Titans. Anyway, we get away. Who the hell did the Bills play? I gotta think this through. Broncos. Yeah. Anyway, so be it as it may, what are you gonna do? All right, so don't forget to smash that like button because it helps me with the algo. All right, so in this case, George has $376,000 left over. He's got his income guaranteed from Social Security and his annuity. That $376,000 he doesn't have to touch except for emergency expenses. So let's just say that grew at 5% a year. 376, 5% a year. We're gonna say that's our present value. It's gonna get 5% a year. And say he'll die 20 years from now. That'll be. Oh, I gotta do it. Hold a second. Got to change that to one payment a year, not two, not 12. Compute. Okay, so 376. This is present value, no payments, 5% a year, 20 years. Would be worth right there $1,000,000. 376 at 5% rate of return each and every year for 20 years would be worth $1,000,000. So let's say only got 3% year rate of return. 3% still be worth 680. His wife will inherit all the Social Security. All right, plus no annuity, but she's going to get 680, which is the equivalent of 376 today. I mean, again, assuming that we only get a 3% rate of return, so that would keep up with inflation. 3% rate of inflation, 3% rate of return equals the same thing. So a 3%, so 680 in 20 years is the equivalent of 376 today if we factor in inflation being 3%. And she'll be what, 88 years old, something like that. He'll be 86 when he dies. He'll be 84 years old. You tell me she can't get by on that? Man, such a good strategy. And the reason I say, Rue, that you didn't do something like this or think about this, because when the markets go down, people start saying, I should have locked in gains. I'm telling you, it happens all the time. Oh man, dude, I've been in this business a long time. Man, I remember when I had $1,000,000. Now I got 600,000 bucks. I should have taken gains off the table. Look, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you, my man George Porgy gets it, man. That's just a fact. All right, God bless. Love your thoughts.